Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Today is April 29, and right next to me we have Diego Gonzalez making his MMA debut versus Kevin De Leon, I
Kevin
think.
De Leon?
De Leon, yes. Now, Diego, let's introduce you to all the MMA fight fans out there. Where are you going to race?
So I was born in Mexico, moved to California when I was a teenager, and then spent the rest of my life here.
No shit. So you've been living in San Jose for
over 15, 20 years now.
damn, wow, that's a long time living in one county. California is such an expensive place to live. A lot of people comes and go.
Right.
A lot of moving around,
Yeah.
So, what do you do for work, Diego?
I'm on the dental field business.
Dental.
Yeah.
Oh shit! You're trying to become a dentist or cleaning?
I'm already set. I'm a lab technician, so I do a lot appliances and stuff like that. I also work in a dental office where I manage the clinical side of it, scheduling and doing some hands-on with patients as well.
That's pretty awesome.
It's
Wow.
very different.
I gotta have a good teeth for that. That's pretty awesome. And how long have you been doing that?
Again, since I was a teenager, I graduated from high school with that dental assistant diploma. And so I went to college, and then I went to UP, and I finished my certificates, and now I'm just currently working and been in the same company for over, I want to say 15, 16 years.
Oh shit! Wow, that's a long career already.
Yeah.
And how long have you been training martial art?
So I started out when I was a teenager, obviously, since you get the street fights here and there. So that motivated me to pursue my martial arts career. I started out in West Valley College. They had a really good MMA program, also emphasizing on groundwork. So that's when I started, when I was about 17, 16.
Oh wow! And how old are you right now, Diego?
I'm 37.
Holy shit! You're 37.
Yeah.
Oh damn! Oh shit! I didn't pay attention on that.
Yeah,
Wow.
all right.
Wow. Well, you look like a 27. That's why I didn't pay attention. I'm like, this guy's in the mid-20s or something.
No.
Wow, 37. So,
Yeah.
what made you want to get into a Cajun fight?
So I've been going through a lot in my life lately. I feel like I've been spiritually connecting more to my higher power. I've been awakening a lot more into that, and one of my main reflections in my life right now is to, whatever I'm doing currently, do it at the best as possible. Eventually, I know I'm not gonna be a long time around this business, right? Everybody has a day to stop, but I want to become a solid stepping stone for the other fighters that are coming in, and what I train, and also where I'm, maneuvering myself around.
Now, have you been to our event before?
No. Oh yes, I have been once. It was in a rush. I got off from work and I rushed to see one of the pro fighters, Joe.
Oh
So I was there for a little bit. Yeah.
Did you went to the one in Cal Palace or you went to the one in Kezar?
Kezar.
The Kezar.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice vibe.
Yeah.
It's a very
It's very intense.
It's very intense. Wow. Now you're in it.
Now, man.
Wow, that's pretty crazy. So, well, are you excited for the making an MMA debut?
I'm very excited, definitely. It's something, like I said, that I've been working myself towards, and now that I found myself in this path, I really want to put myself out there, test myself with these guys, and just be out there, have fun, do my best, and I like the process. This is what I focus on. The process is what makes me better, and I really wanted to adopt those things in my life now. Having a clean diet and being good with your cardio, training, and being consistent with your schedule. So for me, that's more of that. The journey and the process getting there. Winning or lose, is part of the game. So I'm just up for whatever outcome. Obviously, I want that win, so we'll see how it gets.
What do you know about your opponent, Kevin?
I just know that he's a youngster coming up, strong, background in karate, black belt, and so that's as far as it goes.
Now, both you guys are making a debut, and I have no clue what you guys are going to do. And I know he's karate background, and he's doing jiu-jitsu now, because obviously you can't really stepping into the octagon cage without a little bit of ground wrestling and the whole 9 yard. So definitely. I know he's more like a striker and then prepare for his ground and wrestling. So it's more grappler or striker?
Grappler.
More like a grappler.
Yeah.
So it'll be a classic matchup of a grappler versus striker.
Striker.
So that's pretty awesome. Now you training Dark Horse.
Right now, yes.
And how long have you been training there?
I've been training there for about 5 years now. consistently.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So now, how do you prepare for Kevin?
So talking to my coaches, right? So just working on my basic combos. Obviously, being able to move around, cut angles, and then just get to my clinch, get to my takedowns.
Right. That's
Basic
awesome.
game plan.
Basic game plan.
Yeah.
Now, you guys fighting in the welterweight. What do you walk around weight?
170, 175 varies, but for the most part right now, since I'm being very clean and consistent, I'm around 172, 170. So I'm on my
you
way.
guys don't have to cut weight. He's the same way too. I was telling him like, what do you walk around weight? 170.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, you don't cut weight, and so do you.
I found out it's better if you prepare ahead of time, so that way when it comes down to the day, you're not really training a lot, and so that keeps me.
Now, do you ever think about doing another fight after this, and maybe go down to 155?
No, I think I think 170 is my limit.
Yeah,
I can't. Yeah, I tested out myself already quite a bit, and I actually dropped from 185. So for me, it's a big change, and now accustom my body to this type of weight and power, because the energy also levels varies depending on the day, and drained out like that, it's a little difficult. But yeah, I think I'm on my limit. 170 is.
And how many days a week do you train right now?
Right now, I'm doing about 3 days, 3 to 4 days.
3 to 4 days.
I do my Mondays, Wednesday, and then Fridays mainly technique, and Saturdays I do some grapplings in the morning.
And then you go do your run, do your
Definitely in between.
In between.
Yeah, I have a busy schedule, so I actually squeeze sometimes. During on the weekends or before practice. And
You work full time?
Yeah.
Wow.
Got 3 kids.
3 kids. Wow. How old is your kid?
So young ones. I have a 6-year-old, a 3-year-old, and an 8-month.
Oh shoot. That's a fresh schedule. 8 months.
Yeah, definitely.
6 years old can pretty much, it's good, They
Mm-hmm.
can start listening and everything. Like 3 years old and 8 months, that's a tough one.
Yeah. Well, thanks to my wife. She's putting in the strong
in the
arm
work.
there. Yeah,
Yes.
as well. And thank her a lot, because she's supporting me a lot with this as well.
That's pretty awesome. Now, you watch a UFC fight?
Definitely. Yeah.
Who's your favorite UFC fighter?
Obviously, I have a couple. Back in the day, it was Anderson Silva. I was very impressed with his work and his background on becoming a striker, and then utilizing his groundwork really well. And then it became obviously Khabib. He was one of my, Khabib. Definitely seeing how he implements his groundwork a lot. And Charles Oliveira as well. And I'm really intrigued by Alex Pereira. His knockout power really motivates me to work more on my striking.
Yes.
Even though I'm never gonna get that good, but it's crazy just to see somebody with that much power. And then when you go in the gym with guys that have heavy hands, you're like, whoa, man, that's just a taste of what it's like. Jeez, can you imagine?
Especially with those 4-ounce gloves, man. A little touch is like, oh shoot, it wakes you up.
Right.
That's pretty awesome. Now, if people want to get a hold of you to come watching you fight and buy ticket from you, how can people contact you, Diego?
So you guys can look me up on Instagram, Diego_party. You guys can also contact my coach, Dave, Dark Horse Gyms, and he's got all the info, all the scheduling. That's
So your Instagram name is
Diego_party. Well, I started out when I was in my 20s, so life was a party.
Life is about party.
Yep.
That's pretty good, Now, any special loved one training partner, sponsors, supporters that you want to shout out to?
Well, I really don't have a sponsor right now, but mainly my gym, Dark Horse Gym, my coach Dave, all the fighters around there that are very supportive. My family, obviously, my wife and my sisters. That's about it. Yeah,
so all your family is gonna come watching you fight?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. That's gonna be an exciting moment. The first walk in the MMA journey. Mm-hmm. How far do you want to go in this journey?
Honestly, I do want to see myself approaching to pro. If I can make it, that'll be great. And mainly because of my body doesn't work as it used to. Now I have to watch out a lot more for injuries. But if I'm allowed, have health, God gives me that energy and that willingness, yes, then I'll definitely love to be a pro fighter.
That's pretty awesome. Now, if your opponent Kevin watching this interview, what do you have to say to Kevin?
Hey, blessings, man. Let's get out there, put a show. Let's be safe. Let's put on a good fight. Nothing but love from here. I mean, that's all it is.
That's pretty awesome. For more information about this upcoming fight event, check out DragonHouseMMA.com. This event's a live stream pay-per-view nationwide. You cannot make it to the event, order your pay-per-view voucher from DragonHouseMMA.com. This upcoming event, over 20 plus fights on the card. Don't listen out, guys. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. We just got over 5,000 subscribers. We're shooting for 6,000 right now. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. Give me some love and support. All the fight fans out there, please click the like button and welcome to comment on all the video interviews that I've done with all the fighters. And then follow me on Instagram as well. And we keep up all the content, interview, and then trying to do this week I'm doing a couple fight breakdown on the Instagram. So follow me on Instagram, Dragon_House_MMA. And I'm Zhong Lo. Any last word you want to say to anyone out there?
Yeah, shout out to my son Tiago, like and subscribe, my baby Sanet, and my baby Shazid, my wife. I love you guys.
Awesome. We'll see you guys May 24. Here we go, Diego Gonzalez. I'm Zhong Lo signing out. Oos!